Simon. Wow, it's been so long. It's been so long since I did my makeup. I came here with this purple look for y'all. Purple down. I love when I have purple eyeshadow on because my brown eyes, it definitely, you know, got this purple going on. It's going. Excuse me, I'm gonna be talking weird the whole video. It's because I changed eyeliner. I'm talking weird, so forgive me. I'm trying to figure out if I want to start with my face because as you can see, my skin is breaking out. I don't know if it's because of the climate change, because I was in the islands and now I'm back in the US. I'm going to use this concealer to, you know, clear out the discoloration, and also it'll be like a base for my shadows. I think I'm going to use a palette that I don't use often. It's the Juvia's Place Magic palette. I really don't use it often. I think I used it the first time I got it, and that was it. You know what I'm gonna talk about today? I don't really talk about, but you know, it just came to mind, so I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna talk about it in all gratitude because I'm grateful. A healthy and great relationship. I'm very grateful because I was in a toxic relationship for years, you know, and I really, after that relationship ended, I ended up forced with a child, so I really thought like I was not worthy of love. Like I felt like, you know, I messed up, I chose the wrong person, it's all my fault that my life was the way it is, and basically I was making myself pay for it. And though I was asking God for forgiveness, and you know, so God, and I felt like God forgive me, but I still didn't forgive myself. I really suffer a lot with self-forgiveness. I don't know how to do that. To this day, I'm still punishing myself for stuff I did years ago, and it's like, it needs to stop. Even it's like the smallest or the biggest decisions or choices I made that I shouldn't have made, I'm still punishing myself. It's terrible because it's not okay. But you know, I'm hopefully gonna get better one day. I'm gonna just use the same brush. Just get them time I get wash boom lave. I don't wanna wash too many brushes. And this is a big padded brush, so it gets all the areas. The transition color I'm using is Nano. But anyway, yeah, I suffer with self-forgiveness. I don't know how to forgive myself, but I'll be the first one to tell someone, you know, you have to be nice to yourself, forgive yourself. I'm always giving that advice, but I never take it for myself. And it's not like I purposely don't take it. I do try, but I feel like, no, you need to be punished. Yeah, it's terrible. So yeah, so I guess I was punishing myself for making the wrong choice by being with the wrong person. And also the fear of like just choosing anybody when you have a kid. You can't do that. You have to be very careful who you choose, who you bring around your children when you have a kid, because you know that can also be toxic and detrimental to your kids, and you don't want to cause any harm to your kids or to your life because of, you know, loneliness or just feeling like you need someone next to you. You know, you don't want to do that. So yeah, so I was really thinking about, what color is this? I'm using the color Ife. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to choose the wrong person because you're lonely, and you know, you just want to, as simple as I try to put it, but it's not how I put it. If you want to bust a nut, you can do what you gotta do, but you don't have to bring them around your kids. And I don't advise you doing it. I honestly advise you, if you're in a toxic relationship and you are sleeping with the person, I do advise that you just go on the road of celibacy. Just do it for mental cleanliness, physical, everything. It'll definitely do help you being in the right set of mind to choose a better person the next time you choose, you know, because you won't be clouded with lust. What was I saying? So yeah, I thought like, you know, I should punish myself because I made the wrong decision. I deserve to be punished and blah blah blah. but I didn't really think of like the forgiveness. God already forgave me and already had other plans for me, like great plans, but because I didn't forgive myself, it was hard to accept these great plans that God had for me. With that being said, when I finally got to a point where I feel like, no, you know, I deserve a great relationship, I deserve to be loved, I deserve to be wanted and to feel wanted. Like, the choice I made in the past should not dictate my future, you know, especially if I made a change for the better. It definitely should not dictate it. So once I started thinking that way, and then still slowly but surely forgave myself, then I started accepting, yeah, I need better. And I had someone that was in my life for years that was actually kind of scared to approach me about relationship because of how negatively I spoke about relationships and how, you know, I was not confident in myself. And that person was looking for someone with full confidence. And, you know, of course they know that, of course he knows that, you know, there's still insecurities that we all battle, whether we battle it in the open or in the closet, just with us and God. But we all go through stuff, you know. So yeah, once I started talking, saying better things, and he's so nice, and you know, one day, I don't know, he just said, why not? And after talking and after really talking about what we both wanted for our future, what we won't accept, and you know, what we won't tolerate, so this is really the first guy that had like a set rules about like what he won't tolerate, like what he won't accept, and what he wants for his life, and how he won't let anyone, you know, deter his plans. It was very interesting to witness and to be a part of, and to still be a part of. And I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful. And it's even better because like God confirmed that through prayer. Because my prayer with God was always, I made the wrong choice and I'm still paying for it. And I don't want to make choices for myself anymore. Like, I did say though, I'm like, God, I want my next man to be tall and dark skinned. And you know, yeah, he has to have goals and plans, and he has to be a God-fearing man. Like, that was my prayer. But besides that, like, everything else, you see more than I can see. You know, it choose for me, like bring me that man. But if you're gonna choose and you allow me to give you a little bit of my preference, I want him to be tall and dark, you know, and to love you. Because if he loves you and he respects you, he's gonna love me and respect me as well. True love, not just love to show people, but really deep inside love God and have a relationship with God and respect God before he's gonna respect me. So that was my prayer. What color was that? So I kept adding the aphids to make it a little darker. It's like a purple. It's purple. What I'm gonna add more. I want it to be a little darker, like in the outer corner, in the crease. So yeah, that was my prayer, and I got to a point where I remember I'm not praying about relationships. I'm not asking God about the same thing. I already prayed about it, and I'm just gonna trust that, you know, he's already chose the person, and I just have to wait. I've prayed, now let me be patient and wait. And you know, so also because of society, I'm like, I'm turning 30. I was a bit impatient, but I'm like, you know what? Me being impatient, that's not gonna make God act any faster. Like, he's gonna act when he needs to act, and I just gotta, you know, let it be. I'm gonna blend the edges. I'm not gonna blend the crease, just the edges of that color, because I still want that dark and pronounced purple in the crease. So yeah, I'm like, me, you know, being impatient, and it's not gonna make God act any faster or sooner. He's gonna do it when it's the right time. So I'm gonna be patient. So finally, fast forward to today. I have the greatest man ever. No one's perfect. He has some manners. Because he can be a little stubborn, and so can I. But he's stubborn for the right reasons. I'm stubborn, like, I'm trying to get my way. And he's stubborn because he won't let me get my way. Like, why won't you do that? Anyway, babe, why won't you do that? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. He is tall. And I'm short. He is dark. Lovely, 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 lovely dark skin. And he respects and loves God and respects and loves me. And just loves just everything about me and everything that I come with. He has patience with me. So I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful. So I say all that to say this. Just be patient. If you've made the wrong choices in the past, and if you think that God really gave up on you, sis, he hasn't. God never. So don't give up on yourself. I'm going to add a very light color, Cassie. I'm going to go back to that purple because Cassie took my purple away a little bit. And Cassie, we can't do that, okay, sis? I need my color. Thanks. You know, with society, age is an issue. Especially for us turning 30 or already in our 30s. Sometimes we may be, Cassie, stop taking my color away. I need my purple. Especially for us that already turned 30 or in our 30s. We're a little bit impatient because, you know, society says by this age you're supposed to. By this age you're supposed to. No, that's society's age, but sis. And that's also society's time. God's time is the right time. And if you've made wrong choices, why wouldn't you be patient? If you know the right choice is going to come. It's better to be patient and wait than to try to make it on your own, and next thing you know, chopped and screwed. Like buffering it. I don't want the purple to look chopped. Very smooth, yes, like that. And those coming from a toxic relationship, I tell you, do not try to make your partner, your current partner, which is a good guy, pay for what your other partner did. Or do not think like, oh, they're automatically lying when they're being nice. And because I did that in the beginning, I was like, oh, whatever, he's lying. He's not telling the truth. Like, he's gonna use me. And that was so toxic because there's nothing he said I believed. And then he got to a point one time, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out because it's not worth it. And that's when I was like, no, I can't lose. I'm gonna set this because I'm sweating. Well, I'm really acting like I'm going somewhere, but I'm not. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. And I'm like, no. So I'm going to use this black opal suede mocha. It's definitely my shade, but I did get darker during vacation, so I don't know. It's probably not gonna show as good. Actually, it's a little too red. I'm more neutral, but we're gonna go with the coverage though. Coverage looks good. Yeah, coverage looks good. Yeah, it's a little too red in person. Well, on camera it looks good. Actually, in person it looks really good. Talk about vacation. I gained weight and I didn't even realize I'm gaining so much weight. Like it's kind of insane. Like, I already gained weight pre-vacay, but now post-vacay, well, during and post-vacay, oh my god, I gained so much weight. I'm going to add the Smashbox concealer more as like a color correct. Not color correct, more as like a concealer. That's conceal, so it doesn't make a difference on my face. Now I'm going to highlight my skin too. I know it's a different climate. Like, My skin is not too good. When I apply my concealer, I let it not sit. Yeah, I guess I just let it sit for a little while. If I go in and I blend the concealer right away, I'm gonna take most of the concealer out. So it's best to just let it sit for a few seconds. And chin and chin chin. Don't let it sit for too long, because then some concealer, and it all depends on the concealer. Because some concealers dry too fast. You don't even have to let it sit. But just know the concealer. Some concealers are extremely creamy. So know the texture of your finish of your concealers before you do this. So learn your concealer's finish, basically. Like, see, I don't take it out, and I truly now only use a brush, unless if I don't have a brush, and for some reason it's only the Real Technique 402 Real Technique brush, or this brush I use when I'm blending my concealer, because I don't know, they just do it exactly how I want it. So I tried other brushes and it's not it. And I pat. Now I'm using that brush I applied the foundation just to blend out the edge of that concealer I added. So to make the concealer and the foundation one. Now I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey. Honey. These are not too much powder. It's a tad bit. Definitely gonna focus more on the side of my nose, so I can do that reverse contouring, because I'm not really contouring my nose. Honey. I wish the Fenty powders were like the Huda Beauty. She has like the Swift and like the cover. I really protect it and it doesn't spill. Unless you put it upside down and spill it yourself, but it really doesn't spill. I actually wish all, I'm gonna add a little bit more powder here. Just that. I actually wish all powders came that way. I'm going to bronze. No, actually before I bronze, I'm gonna do the bottom of my eyes. I'm going to use that same purple Ife color to blend out black purple. This blue in the palette called Yejidi. I hope I'm pronouncing them correctly. Yejidi. Then I'm gonna take the purple to add down top. With the Yejidi color. With the color Nana. To buff that. I almost forgot about that here. Another ugly mascara face. Almost forgot about. Ooh, mascara getting mad. I don't know. Almost forgot about lashes. Coating the lashes with mascara before I apply my 4C. You see, I didn't even plan it. We were just talking about relationships and self-forgiveness for making the wrong choices and being open to receive God's choice. And look what we ended up with. I'm gonna use a highlighter that I got as a birthday gift, and it's this iridescent gold Rose gold. I have to blend it out. Can't add too much, but a little bit goes a long way with that. Take the brush out. Add the bronzer to blend it up. Use a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Maybe on the nose. Lightly highlighting. Ooh. Blush, our favorite blush. We're going to lightly blush our skin. Just lightly. Let me set. Add a little bit of this matte lip cream. Encore merci parce que vous regardez la vidéo. Merci parce que vous toujours supporté. Vous connaissez, faut toujours finir par prier. Mais prier dans le moment ça, nous pas quitter peur pour troubler nous. Depuis nous faire ça, nous supposons faire, prendre précaution, nous supposons prendre et prier. Et, you know, rester quoi que ça c'est pour un moment, n'est pas pour l'éternité. N'importe. Ça c'est pour un moment, n'est pas pour l'éternité. Nous, tout bagarre pour que. Tout bagarre pour que, non, Jésus. Une propre précaution, lavez-moi. Sous la caille, la caille, pas besoin de se dehors. Just propre précaution pour mettre tête en santé et l'autre monde en santé. And during this, you know, I can't end without a prayer. During this time, I pray that fear doesn't trouble you, that you stay prayed up and believe that, you know, this is not going to last forever. This too shall pass. And take all precautions. Stay inside if you could stay inside. And even if you go to work, when you come home, don't hug on your family. Like, take your clothes off at the door. Take your clothes off at the door. Okay? Go take a shower and then love and hug on your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? That's my prayer. And I really don't want fear to drive us nuts, because at this moment, though I'm looking at things, fear is worse than this virus. Not that this virus is not bad. It's pretty bad. But the fear, it's like times 20. So that's my prayer for you. Stay prayed up. Take precautions. And know that this too shall pass. Okay? And bye. Until the next look. Until the next look. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do post more on Instagram than I do on YouTube. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me at EDNIE_D. That's Edney_D. I'm really fighting with this consistency. I am fighting. But I know I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I never give up. Until next time. Bye.